One of the things that they have done really well for us is help us with finding the right technology that's going to be the best service for us. They've worked with us a lot. We use Ignite as a file sharing service. They are really knowledgeable about that and have answered a lot of our questions about it. They've also helped us go to Microsoft 365 for a lot of our online Microsoft needs, emails, things like that. They've cut our costs down on our email by over half just by switching. They've definitely taken the time to get to know us and what our needs are. A while back, our internet connections were kind of fluctuating a lot. TeamLogic IT came in, they monitored it, saw that it was a problem, and recommended that we get a sonic wall that will switch between the two automatically so that once one is down, we never, ever see that downtime. We were to the point where we were about to have to move locations because we were so frustrated with the fact that we couldn't get consistent internet until they made that recommendation.
TeamLogic still manages buying our software and hardware, managing our software, everything off the county server. They also advise us on software. Do we need this? Do we not need that? They ask the right questions to drill down to give us good advice. We wanted to move from $1,500 laptops to $500 or $600 laptops as our users were really just using their computers to access our share drive and the web. Mark was really helpful in understanding what we wanted to do. We wanted to be able to replace more computers more rapidly. He was able to go out, get quotes for me the same day, and actually buy machines for me, and then Don would configure them for our companies. That's really, really helpful.
When they said they want to be part of the team, they really meant that. They come up with ideas and plans that we frankly don't have time to think about, but should be. And they come up with ideas and strategies without us even probing them for those. I love Mark and Don. We consider them part of the MPC family. They advise us on just about every question we have that has to deal with electronics or technology. They help us negotiate our phone and internet provider contract. They help us get fiber to the building at no charge to us. They advise us on how to improve our technology overall, whether it's replacing a laptop or going towards Skype for Business or Office 365. They look at all facets of how IT touches our company and how it can make us more productive and more professional. Who to select for internet provider or a good telephone provider, how we negotiate our telephone buyout of our lease. The first thing all of our employees say, well, I've got a technology question or I need some advice. I'm going to call TeamLogic. They've helped me on weekends where I'm struggling to get access to some of our financials and I can't access it through the network. So they'll remote in on Saturday or Sunday or late at night. Sometimes it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night and fix what I need to fix.
One of the things that I really like about working with TeamLogic IT is Mark and Don's willingness to come in and really go over the services they're providing. If there's a change in services, for example, we brought Mark in on Friday because we're approaching the capacity of our server, and Mark is more than willing to go over all the options that best fits our company's needs, including ones that may not require as much of his support. He's willing to promote options that he may not make the most amount of money off of, but he's always willing to promote the options which best serves our needs.
Initially, Mark spent a few hours with me asking me what our needs were, what we did, what our processes currently were. We set another time up for Mark to come back and to give me a proposal. Mark had everything detailed in writing as far as the procedures that would happen, the timeline that would happen, and the cost that would be incurred. Spent a lot of time with us initially explaining things about what they were doing and why they were doing it and how the process worked. I've been running small businesses since 1981, and a frustrating aspect of operating small businesses has been you have to have so many vendors for so many things within your business. I do appreciate that I can have my phone system monitored and equipment as well as all of my computer and IT needs from TeamLogic. If I have an issue, I call them.